talking about the scoring rate and how Sri Lanka struggled with that. We'll establish that, and it's exactly what these guys have been on about. This is how the sessions played out, and you'll see that there was no phase in the game that the Sri Lankans could actually say, right, we did not allow India to get away. 137 for 2 in that second session and 106 in that final session. This is the big takeaway, Parvez, for Sri Lanka from the day, that when you're not getting wickets as a bowling unit, you've got to find a way to discipline yourselves to not concede big runs.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what they couldn't do it at the end of the day. I mean, they took early wickets after lunch and just couldn't, stop the run flow. And, taking nothing away from Ajinkya and Cheteshwar, they've been absolutely magnificent, using their feet, sweeping the ball. So I think overall, Sri Lanka had a tough day. I mean, it will be very warm dressing room at the moment, but they have to pick themselves up and, go again tomorrow. And remember, even the first test, they were 399 for 3 or something, and the following day, we got it up. So I think they need to take the positives out of today and come back stronger tomorrow, because we just can't let these Indians move away and score 550 or something like that in this stretch. It's going to be hard work after that.
What happens traditionally on day 2 and 3 at the SSC? This is, we saw the stats earlier. This is a venue that very much favors the team that wins the toss and bats first. What are day 2 and 3 like?
I think generally SSC, it's just a couple of days, it remains it's the best time to bat on. But this SSC wicket is a big drive for me, comparing the other test matches I've seen. I mean, this is a similar wicket which Australians played last year, and the test match finished on the 5th day. So I think it will play similarly tomorrow, and it will start really turn from the 3rd day. That's what I think. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like tomorrow will be a better day to bat again.
Yeah, in fact, Deep, we saw a few deliveries, not a lot, but we saw a few deliveries that really gripped and spat. We saw a couple from Dilruwan that did that. We saw 1 or 2 from the left-arm spinners as well, which will be music to the ears of the Indians, because there's guys like Ashwin and Jadeja who, as Parvez is saying, on the 3rd day could be lethal.
Absolutely. And that's the difference between, say, someone like Pushpa Kumara and Jadeja is Jadeja is going to bowl at 82, 83 k's an hour and will be bowling in one spot. Put him a box of 6 by 6 and he's going to bowl right there. And the issue with, I thought, the bowlers they were inconsistent with their line and length. So that's where I think the Indians will pose a lot of trouble, both Ashwin, Jadeja, for the Sri Lankan batsmen, as if you go by what Parvez is saying. Wow, I mean, 3rd day onwards, Indian spinners bowling on a pitch which is turning. Yeah.